Hey everyone, welcome back to the Movie Vault. My name is Rob. Good to see you guys back here on the channel once again. We're back with another episode of the Watchlist. I have about 10 or so things to talk to you guys here today. You know the drill now. We're about 6 episodes in. I do this every 2 weeks or so just to kind of talk about what I've watched here from the collection. I actually have, I've never shown it. I must show it in an episode sometime. I have a notebook which is a list of everything I've bought but never watched. And you guys know, of course, when you're a collector, you're adding more and more stuff in all the time. So that was kind of the whole point of the watch list here. I want to talk about what I'm watching as opposed to what I buy. So with that said, let's get into this episode's list. Okay, so the first one up here is, what year was this one? 2013. This is Weird and Miller's extended cut DVD. I got this actually in that second-hand shop for €2. Used stuff. They kind of cleaned them up, resealed them. Really cool. I saw this before, really enjoyed it, really funny. Jennifer Aniston, Jason Sudeikis is in there. Emma Roberts is in there as well. I really like Emma Roberts. I kind of forgot she was in it. American Horror Story. I kind of mostly know her from that. And of course she was in Scream 4 as well, wasn't she? And yeah, extended cut. I can't talk too much about what was in the extended cut. That wasn't in like a theatrical cut of the movie. But yeah, really funny comedy. They basically, this guy is, like it says here in the front, drug dealer, Kenny Hellraiser, stripper. So this guy's a drug dealer and kind of has to drive a sort of RV or a camper van full of drugs across the border from Mexico back into America. And that's kind of, he has to put together this fake family to pretend like they're on vacation or on holiday. Yeah, it's really funny. I do recommend checking that one out if you haven't seen it before, Weird and Miller's. Next one on the watch list for me was, I picked these up maybe about 2 Christmases ago, again through my friend that works in Terror Records. These were the Studio Canal, the 4K John Carpenter, those fantastic box sets. I got the 4 of them thanks to him, but I didn't have the 4K setup at the time, so I was just working off of the Blu-rays, so I'm kind of making my way back through them. So I re-watched Prince of Darkness, sorry for the glare there, Prince of Darkness 4K. Picture looks fantastic, and what I'll do, 5.1 DTS HD master audio track, really fantastic stuff. Great score in this one as well. As you know, big fan of Carpenter. I can nearly say it every video. You guys are well used to it now, but yeah, I did check this out. I want to say these are definitely available on Blu-ray. I've seen them in work in the DVD shop. I'm not too sure if the 4Ks are available, because this is, as you can see here, it's kind of a box set, and there's booklets and postcards, posters and stuff in there as well. So you get the 4K movie, Blu-ray movie, and the CD soundtrack in this box set. Fantastic stuff. Picture looks great. If you get a chance of picking these box sets up, I highly recommend. They're really fantastic stuff. And if you don't, keep an eye out for the 4K if you're interested in upgrading. That was the next one up, Prince of Darkness. Next one up that I watched, I don't actually have the box, it was Walkabout. This is like the review disc. I did review this on the channel, so I'll stick a link up in this corner if you want to check that out. Really looks fantastic. What a great movie. Shot beautifully, looks great. They're doing a 4K restoration on it. The colour grading, I really loved everything about it. It's just, the film just absolutely made no sense to me at all. I'll leave it at that. If you want to check out more, check out my review that I linked up there. But yeah, Walkabout was the next one that I watched. Next one up, I'm still making my way through the classic Vacation collection, the Blu-ray box set, National Lampoons. So I've skipped, if you've been watching the watch list, you'll see I have done Vacation and European Vacation. I skipped Christmas Vacation because I just don't feel like watching a Christmas movie at the moment. It's just gone September. So I'm going to hold, I always watch Christmas Vacation around Christmas. So I jumped straight to Vegas Vacation. What year was this one from? 1997. I kind of remember seeing this once before, maybe. Beverly D'Angelo was in there. Randy Quaid comes back. Chevy Chase, of course. Who else is in there? Ethan Embry's in there. I know him from Empire Records. I'm a big fan of that movie, if you know that one. I can't remember who played the daughter, but as I mentioned, from this box set, a really, really terrible movie. Really bad. Just wasn't good at all. Warner Brothers are doing a fantastic job with Blu-ray transfers, though it looks pretty decent. Really good on this one. What was their 5.1? DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 track on it as well. Pretty decent, good transfer. Just a bad movie. They Warner Brothers are starting to nail these older movies, getting them transferred to Blu-ray. Everything in this box set looked really well. So that was the next one up, Vegas Vacation. Next movie I watched, I don't have a physical media. I went to see Tenet in the cinema on opening day. I did do a video about this on the channel. Again, I'll link up in this corner if you want to check that out. Fantastic movie. I have yet to still see it a second time at the moment. Just going back in work, and it's keeping up with the channel here. I do recommend, if you feel safe to go to the cinema, do check it out. But that's definitely one I'll be picking up on physical media as soon as it hits the market. Yeah, that was the next one up, Tenet. Next one up, I watched a couple of horrors here coming up for you guys. So I'm doing my top 10 like horror picks from each of the decades. So I am currently kind of evaluating my 70s list as of the day I'm recording this video. So I rewatched Exorcist, the version you've never seen. Sorry, the box is really, really dirty here. This is an old DVD copy. The version you've never seen, has the spider walk and stuff in there. That's the slip, and then you get the regular. I'll show you this one because it's easier without the glare. Quintessential exorcism movie. DVD looks okay. I really need to upgrade to Blu-ray on this one. It's a 5.1 surround track on it, pretty decent. Dolby Digital. I will say all the opening stuff in Iraq with Pazuzu and all that, the colours look fantastic. Really, really stood out to me. Rewatching this, and just need to upgrade from the DVD. Exorcist was the next one up. Another one for the 70s horror list. May make it, it may not. We'll have to wait and see. This is a really old. I rewatched the Almond. This is a really, really old 25th anniversary edition. This is the trilogy DVD box set. This is a numbered, limited edition, numbered 1,299 on the back there, really small. Fantastic movie. Jerry Goldsmith's score really, really like sort of terrified me as a kid. The kind of the choir stuff. Really cool. I didn't realise rewatching how fast a lot of stuff happens. The nanny kind of commit suicide and stuff like that early on. Really, really good stuff. Gregory Peck and Lee Remick I thought was really well, really great in this film. Really well done by the two of those. The Almond was the next one up. Next one I watched was streaming. I watched Bill and Ted Face the Music. It happened to come out that day. Online streaming rental thing, so I decided I'll check it out. I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of the first two movies. I have them, I like them, they're funny, I watched them. This one I kind of thought, so obviously it takes place a long time after the original two DVDs. I'm looking because they're up there on the shelf, and they both have the kids come in at the end of Bogus Journey, don't they? Little babies. So now they're grown up, the two girls. Yeah, they just, I don't know, they were kind of the worst part of it for me. They were kind of annoying. And yeah, as I said, just does what it says on the tin. Kind of, feel good, happy kind of a movie. That was the next one I watched, Bill and Ted Face the Music. The next one I watched here, if you are familiar with the channel and a subscriber, I'm going through this Marlene Dietrich, Joseph von Sternberg. This is the Indicator box set. I've been doing a discussion on each of these movies, the 6 movies. So I finally watched the last one, The Devil is a Woman. Fantastic stuff. I don't want to say too much about it in here because I do have that separate video. So if you want to find out more, do look out for that coming to the channel soon. Cesar Romero's in this. Just I thought I'd point that out. He's he obviously played the Joker in the original Batman TV series in the 60s, so that was a nice tie-in for me in the channel here. You guys know that I'm a big Batman fan, so that was the next one up. I watched Devil is a Woman. Last one here on this episode of the watch list. Again, I'm still going through the 70s list and compiling my list. What do I want to put on there for the horror picks? So I rewatched Romero's Dawn of the Dead 78. Now I do have this different director's cut. This was released by BMG Video back in '99. It's a DVD release. Director's cut. I have the with the original artwork and the sort of more well-known artwork here, and I saw this director's cut and picked it up, and I believe it has like an audio commentary track by Tom Savini on here as well, and like a really bad stills gallery. So I rewatched this director's cut now just to kind of give you an idea. This director's cut is 139 minutes. I believe Second Sight Films are doing that Dawn of the Dead 4K box set coming up maybe next month. I tried to pre-order it, but they wouldn't let me because I'm in Ireland. They were only taking UK pre-orders. So I'm going to have to see if I can get that when it comes out. Decent enough transfer for a DVD, not the best. There is an issue if you follow me on social media. You will see I posted about this the other day. There's basically like this vertical timecode stuff that is kind of hidden, just out of frame. Say it's like it's up here. and or contains captions and stuff. And for some reason, halfway through the movie, it just drops down, and there's this little bar of like kind of equal signs just popping on and off across the screen. I'm not too sure what happened there. It looks like a really bad transfer, or something happened there and it wasn't right anyway. But that was the last one up that I watched this time around, Dawn of the Dead 78. Okay guys, there you have it. That's another episode of the watch list. Just sharing with you guys what I've been watching. Let me know in the comments down below, is there anything you have watched recently, any of these you've watched recently, any of them you like, anything you don't like, anything you want to pick up that I've been talking about here on the watch list. Social media, I'm fairly active on there. Links have been in this corner throughout. I'm going to stick in here. As you'll see, I kind of post about this stuff as I watch them. I'd say about like 80% of what I watch I post about. Some I leave some surprises so as I can share with you guys here in these videos, but if you follow me on there, you'll get an idea of what I'm watching ahead of the next episode of the watch list. So with that being said, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't already, consider hitting that little bell so as you get notified every time I post a new video here on the channel. Thanks as always for watching. Thanks for the continued support, and I will talk to you guys on the next episode.